Hey, what's up? It's me, Alice Park. So, guys, it's been so long since I've posted anything. Really long. I know no one is watching me or anything, but to whoever is watching and to my most precious small group of subscribers, I'm really sorry. But I am back again, guys, and I am back with something new and interesting for you all. Can I get some drum roll, please? I am starting a series where I'll be telling you one of the most mysterious, weirdest, and the creepiest cases that will just blow your mind. So, if you guys are ready, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. This case from 2007 is about an 8-year-old boy named Amardeep Sada. He was born in 1988 in Begusarai district of Bihar. This boy is infamous with the title of the youngest serial killer in the history of India. He killed his victims within a span of 1 year, which means that he was just 7 years old when he first started killing. When I was 7 years old, I was watching Shaktiman, and that damn show even got shut because some kids jumped off their buildings expecting Shaktiman to save them. That's what I heard. I don't know what's the exact reason. So Amardeep was born in an extremely poor family. In fact, the year when he was arrested, the place where he used to live was labeled as one of the most poverty-stricken states of India. So you can understand that his family was hardly making any living and they didn't have time to check out what their kids were actually doing. His first victim was a 6-month-old baby who in relation was his very own cousin. Can you imagine? His uncle's house was not very far from his house, so his family would very often visit them. And that particular day, he went to his uncle's home normally as he would. And as the family was busy chatting with each other, this boy secretly snugs into the bedroom where the baby was sleeping and suffocates him to death. Now, whether he had planned his killing beforehand or it was just something that popped in his mind all of a sudden, that is not clear. Now, obviously, no one would have suspected that this was not an accidental death but a murder committed by this little boy. But when the same incident happened again, which was just few months after this, that too in Amardeep's family, it definitely got suspicious. This time, his victim was his very own 8-month-old sister. Like, seriously, boy? So now everyone, his family members, his neighbors, got a little suspicious of him. Within a few months apart, this family has lost 2 babies. Both these babies were found dead in the same way. And somehow, Amardeep was around them last time they were alive. But, if you think that these people took some action against him, no, not at all. No complaint, no scolding him or trying to make him understand how dreadful his actions were. No, not at all. Nothing at all. So as expected, now he was searching for another victim. One day when Amardeep was wandering around the village, he came across the local school. He saw a 6-month-old baby sleeping inside the school. And now we know what he's thinking now. This school was right beside the farming field. And when the school time gets over, the field laborers used to take some rest in there or have their lunch or just relax in the school premises. And the women laborers used to leave their kids inside the school just to play or sleep while they work. This boy simply walks inside the room, picks up the baby and walks out. Let me tell you, there were people inside the room and some of them even saw him taking the baby with him. I think why no one raised any sort of alarm was because they might have thought that the mother of the baby have asked Amardeep to bring the baby to her. Whatever be the reason, no one said anything to him and he simply picked the baby and walked away. Later, when the mother of the baby returns, she finds the baby missing and she immediately starts searching. And she did the right thing. She wasted no time and immediately reported this matter to the police. Finally, someone who took some legal action. Anyways, luckily some laborers saw Amardeep taking the baby with him. So the police immediately went on to find for Amardeep to question him. Meanwhile, someone found the body of the baby covered in leaves on the field which was right beside the school. She was very brutally murdered. Her face was smashed with some sort of heavy object, probably a rock, I think I can never hate on a kid, but this kid, he needs a proper thrashing. So now finally Amardeep got arrested. Now this is the creepiest part of the case. While he was questioned, he showed no feeling of guilt or remorse. Neither he was scared or anything, which was expected from a 7-year-old boy. When asked if he did the murders, he just smiled and immediately accepted that yes, he was the one who committed the murder. When he asked for some biscuits to eat, he was like so chill about everything that even some of the policemen were like freaked out looking at him. He must have been really hungry, right? But guess what, little boy? The babies that you just killed also felt the feeling of hunger and pain. Anyways, slowly, he opened up about all the murders that he had committed, and he described all of his murders with absolute graphic details. He spoke as if he was bragging about his crimes to the police officer. So, obviously, by his reaction, everyone around him realized that there was something wrong in him and he needed to be examined by a psychiatrist. One of the psychiatrists believed that he was a sadist, which means that he used to feel joy while hurting others. But finally, he was diagnosed as someone suffering from conduct disorder. Then his parents were questioned why they did not take any action against him, or whether they knew that their child was behind all of these deaths. At least this would have prevented him from committing rest of his crimes. His parents instead defended him, saying that he didn't knew what he was doing. But let me tell you, he very well knew what he was doing. Just think for a minute. If he thought of killing the baby that he saw inside the school, he could have killed her right there. But he took the baby to the nearby deserted field and killed her over there. Because he very well knew if he kills her inside the school premises, the baby will cry or make some sort of noise that will alert others around. Considering his age, according to Indian law, he cannot be convicted. So he was imprisoned in a mental facility for 3 years and then was sent off to a remand home until he turned 18. In 2016, he turned 18, he completed his sentence and was allowed to live a free life. I can't tell what exactly he is doing these days because his identity has been kept a secret from the media and the public so that he can live an unbothered life. So that's it for today, guys. If you like the video, like, share, but definitely subscribe and turn on the notification bell because I have some amazing cases that I'm really excited to tell you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, stay happy, stay positive, and take care. Bye.